You're happy.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Buccaneers, and welcome to graduation ceremonies for the Gulf High School class of 2023. In the corridors in the back of this arena are our seniors waiting to enter, but I don't know if they know that we're ready for them. If you're excited for today's ceremony, let them hear you. You can do better than that. Let them hear you. Please rise to welcome your Gulf High School class of 2023 graduates. You may now be seated. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the 99th graduating class of Gulf High School. My name is Jeff Morgenstein, and it's my great honor to be with you today as the principal here at Gulf High School, recognizing this truly remarkable group of students. Let's begin again by giving our students a huge round of applause and cheer for them as they reach today's milestone. We have a wonderful program for you this morning, but as always, we will begin by honoring our nation. I invite Mr. King to the microphone to introduce our color guard. Mr. King?
Good morning. As you know, Gulf High has a proud history hosting a highly recognized and decorated Naval Junior ROTC program. This represents the dignity and respect that our school places on those who dedicate themselves to a career in service to protect our great democracy. If you are a student enlisted in one of the branches of national service, please stand. Excellent, excellent. If you are a guest who is a veteran of the armed service or currently serving in the armed forces, please stand so we may recognize and thank you. I ask that everyone stand as we prepare for the Gulf High School Naval Junior ROTC to present the colors. Remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, the playing of our alma mater, and the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing until the color guard exits the hall. Let's welcome Angelina Toro, who will sing the national anthem. Please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous wars, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I invite the class of 2023 Vice President Josie Collins to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
No, thank you, guys.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. As we begin our program this morning, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the honored guests who are with us today. Guests, as your name is called, please stand and be recognized. First, please welcome the Superintendent of Pasco County Schools, Mr. Kurt Browning. The Assistant Superintendent for High Schools, Dr. Monica Iles. The Assistant Superintendent for Elementary Schools, Mr. Tom Barker. From the District School Board of Pasco County, the Honorable Cynthia Armstrong. With us, the Assistant Principal of Gulf Middle School, Ms. Karen Kledzik. And just for you, we also have with us the former principal of Gulf Middle School, your principal of Gulf Middle School, Mr. Jason Jones. Here with us as well from the Gulf High School administrative team, the assistant principal for the class of 2026, Mrs. Hilda Martin. Assistant principal for the class of 2025, Mr. Thurston King. Assistant Principal for the class of 2024, Ms. Amy Mazurowski. Assistant Principal for the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, Ms. Cheryl Macri. And your Assistant Principal for the class of 2023, Ms. Catherine Leeper. From our Gulf High School Student Services team, your class of 2023 school counselor and IB counselor, Ms. Elizabeth Boehner. Also from our Student Services team, Ms. Holly Askins, Ms. Cassandra Stroka, and Ms. Angela Cotney. Your senior class sponsor, Ms. Angela Brown. Graduation coach, Ms. Haley Forstell. Let's not forget our Gulf High Director of Bands, Mr. William Rutherford. Overseeing our Naval Junior ROTC program, Commander John McGuire and Chief Jose Rodriguez. Our Gulf High Graduation Coordinator and Career Specialist, Ms. Elizabeth Diaz. Students, here to celebrate and cheer as you walk across the stage today, please recognize the many members of our Gulf High School faculty and staff seated alongside you in this arena. Faculty and staff, may I ask you to please rise and be recognized? Most importantly, let's give thanks to the people who have been by your side since your very first days, the ones who've made sure that you had every opportunity that they could possibly provide you. I call on our students. Please give a huge round of applause to your parents, relatives, family members, and friends. Let's hear it for them. We're so glad that we're together this morning. As all of you assembled here must have heard, this past year was Gulf High School's 100th anniversary. 100 years ago, a group of Pasco educators got together to envision a place of learning for the students of Western Pasco County. For the longest time, we were the only show in town, west of the Greenbelt that divides Pasco east from west. Along the shores of the Cody River, our school was established with a very small number of students and staff. As we celebrated this year with events at our school, on the football field, with students, staff, alumni, you've heard me say more than once that you are part of a legacy of excellence. A legacy of excellence. So what does that mean? Is it a look back at the past? Is it a dream for the future? Indeed, it's both of those things. It's a call to remember our origins and a call to dream. And for every one of you to dream big for what we must be for the future, and more so what we must be and what we must learn for one another right here, right now, going forward. All of us have learned a great many lessons of late. Over the years of your high school career, we've addressed together innumerable challenges, each calling for new ways of thinking, taking on of new perspectives. As we looked at one another, we came to realize that there were things we each would need to do so that we could sail forward together and reach new horizons. Each of you has had that moment in your time at Gulf, that crystal clear realization that we're moving ahead together, perhaps at different paces, but nonetheless together. And what's made me the most proud is the unity and compassion for one another that you have grown to demonstrate across your years with us. As I look out at so many of you here today, I can see you're graduating on to the next steps of your lives. The Gulf High graduates before me have devoted themselves to academic achievement, scientific knowledge, creativity through the fine arts, pursuing certifications through our career academies to lead to fields of technology, healthcare, business, and very importantly, fields of education. You will serve our nation by going into careers and studies that lead to public service, military roles, humanitarian aid, and biomedical research, the same collective forces that have carried us to this day, this year, of celebrating you. So as we move through these commencement ceremonies today, here with your teachers, families, and friends, I ask you to bear in mind the outpouring of great love for you, even in the midst of great challenges, and to carry that love and kindness throughout the lives you lead in service to others. Be kind to yourself and to them, for that is the key to happiness and success. And as is stated so often in a shared African proverb, if you wish to go fast, go alone. If you wish to go far, go together. So let us go forward together from this hall to a future that is made bright by each of you for our collective humanity. At this time, I call upon Ms. Amy Mazurowski to begin the next portion of our program. Ms. Mazurowski.
We will be hearing from those Gulf High students who attained the highest achievements in academics during their years of study. We offer two prestigious routes, the traditional academic diploma program of study and the international baccalaureate diploma program. Presenting the salutatorian and valedictorian for traditional will be Ms. Catherine Leeper, and for the international baccalaureate will be Ms. Cheryl Macri. Ms. Leeper?
The honor of Salutatorian is awarded to the second highest ranking senior in our traditional academic diploma program of study and as the title implies, gives welcome to guests at today's ceremony. Gulf High 2023 Salutatorian is Alexis Pridemore. In order to achieve this level of excellence, she committed herself to high goals early in her high school career. Alexis plans to attend the University of South Florida to study political science. I ask that Alexis's family, members, and guests please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all you've done to support this fine student. Please come to the stage, Miss Alexis Pridemore.
Graduates, faculty members, family, and friends, welcome. We never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick delivery for as long as we can remember, and now it's finally here. We're finally dressed up in our silly caps and gowns to celebrate a new adventure that is waiting for all of us. I'm honored and humbled to be sitting up here today as the class of 2023 Salutatorian. I would like to first thank our teachers, staff, and coaches throughout the years for teaching us and building us to be who we are today. Thank you for putting up with us in our awkward stages these past years, and congratulations, you are finally able to get rid of us. Thank you to the families and friends who are here today to support us as we move on to the next chapter in our lives. To my friends, thank you for the countless memories and laughs, and for supporting me through all of my high school goals. And most importantly, to my family. Thank you for being my motivation and my greatest supporters. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, and my brothers for being my best friends and the ones I count on the most. Mom and Dad, your strength and guidance are my absolute inspiration for everything I do. You have shaped me to be who I am today, and I appreciate everything you have done for me. Lastly, on behalf of my graduating class, I would like to thank Quizlet, Brainly, and SparkNotes for getting us through our classes. Now, to the class of 2023, congratulations, we made it. We survived the stresses of high school, we accomplished great things, and now we're finally able to reflect back on the memories high school gave us throughout these 4 exciting years. We're not going to remember sitting in the classroom, taking quizzes and exams, or getting yelled at to get to class during passing. We're going to remember the Friday night lights, hyping up in the student section, ran by our most spirited Josie. We're going to remember watching AJ run down the field to score a touchdown. We're going to remember Austin making defensive tackles. Woo! Ariel leading our cheer team. We're going to remember Steven dunk on the basketball court and watching Ariana locking girls up on defense. We're going to remember watching Shelby hit triples in softball and Brandon standing bored in the outfield. We're going to remember watching Donovan and Joey scoring goals and Corinne and Riley knocking people down on defense. We'll reminisce about Powder Puff and how we beat the seniors our junior year. We're going to remember Water Wars as we ran around with bands on our wrists. We're going to look back on and appreciate the relationships that we made through school, sports, and parties. Remember, our life is not defined by our high school grades, our extracurricular activities, or how many lunch detentions, or for some of us, speeding tickets we may have gotten. We are the ones who worked our way up these past years, and we are the ones who will define ourselves. Matter of fact, most of us are about to start college, where we're just going to get kicked right back down to being a freshman again. And in life, we'll keep having to start from the bottom to make our way back up again. Now, the one thing I must say is that the way we love and treat others defines the way the world views us. One act of kindness can impact someone's life more than you might think. We all have different stories, but our school goes to show that every one of us is capable of greatness, regardless of the cards we are dealt. I worked really hard to be speaking on this stage today, and applying yourself is a choice that any of us can make. The future is the greatest challenge that anyone faces, and you don't have to be the best to succeed. You just have to be determined to achieve your goals and let nothing get in the way. Today marks the ending of our high school era and a celebration of the future that is waiting for all of us. Take today in and enjoy every moment of it. Congratulations, class of 2023.
It is my pleasure to introduce Gulf High School's International Baccalaureate Salutatorian, Krisha Choksi. In order to achieve this level of excellence, she committed herself to high goals throughout her high school career and worked with great intensity. Her hard work and determination will serve as a model for years to come. She will be attending the University of Florida to study political science. I ask that Krisha's family members and guests please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all you have done to support this fine young woman. Please welcome Krisha Choksi to the podium.
Good morning and welcome, class of 2023. Whether it was all-nighters, ChatGPT, Quizlet, SparkNotes, LitChart, or anything else that has brought you here, we finally made it, the 100th class of Gulf High School. Before I begin, I'd like to thank my parents, who have sacrificed so much so that I can be where I am today, my siblings and friends, both within and outside of IB, who have been my support system and family through this journey, and to my teachers, I will truly miss you. Mr. Ritchie, you've shown me a kind of passion for teaching and compassion for your students that I've never seen before, and your dedication never fails to amaze me. Mr. Krupiak, you've helped me immerse myself in books I would have never read on my own, and found pieces of myself within them. So thank you. And I'm glad walking into your class was only a mistake freshman year. Señora Acuña, no habría podido sobrevivir al programa de IB sin usted. Y usted es una persona muy cariñosa. Gracias por todo. I'm sure that many of you, like me, were simply waiting at the beginning of the school year, already feeling the effects of senioritis. However, as time has moved on, we've learned to cherish what we have. Adults are constantly telling us to focus on the journey rather than the destination, and to live in the moment. But how is that even possible when my mind is always focused on the future? When will I graduate? What should my major be? How do I pick a career? When will I get married? What about kids? Our lives, both at school and outside of it, are like a puzzle. In elementary school, you had so much fun trying to put them together, even if they just had a few pieces. As you got older, they became 100, then 500, then 1,000 pieces, and were suddenly themed after your interests or the pictures you liked best. As life throws more and more hurdles at you, you grow, taking parts of everyone who has ever affected you, while also finding your own self within that. I personally still feel at a crossroad, a child and adult both at once, a high schooler yet a college student, not enough of an Indian or an American, a listener, talker, daughter, sister, friend, and most of all, a human being. I think we're so busy trying to put this puzzle together, waiting for that final satisfying image, that we train ourselves to believe that the individual pieces are unimportant. However, each lesson, each person, each role, and each experience has brought you here today, and that is something to be celebrated. We've survived SATs, ACTs, AP and IB classes, but also made some of the best lifelong memories at prom, grad bash, or just in those favorite classes. Never forget the experiences and kindness that brought you here, and carry them into your adulthood. I wish you all peace and happiness on your journeys ahead, as well as abundant understanding and love. Good luck, congratulations, and in the words of Emma Watson, remember, if you truly put your heart into what you believe in, even if it makes you vulnerable, amazing things can and will happen.
The distinction of Valedictorian represents the highest academic achievement awarded to a member of the graduating class in our school's traditional academic diploma program of study. This award represents a superior commitment to academic excellence. Gulf High School's 2023's valedictorian is Elvira Ramick. Elvira's efforts and experiences are truly exceptional, having earned the highest grade point average among her peers, all while working diligently to do all the things with Health Careers Academy and serving as our chairperson to our school's advisory council. She plans to continue her education at the University of South Florida's College of Nursing. I ask that Elvira's family members and guests please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you've done to support this fine young woman. Elvira?
Thank you, Mrs. Leeper, for the warm introduction. Good morning, graduates, family, friends, and faculty to Gulf High's Class of 2023 graduation today. It is an honor being on this stage as your valedictorian to celebrate this huge milestone in our lives. Today is rather a bittersweet moment because we are not only accomplishing something that we have worked hard on for the last 4 years, but we are leaving behind endless amounts of fun memories and yet another legacy as the 99th graduating class. Looking back 100 years ago, we have come a long way in developing and broadening our education and life here at Gulf High School. From having 11 graduates in the class of 1924 to almost 300 graduates in the class of 2023, it is a great accomplishment in itself. With dedication, time, perseverance, and determination, we have stepped up to become a better version of ourselves and reach that accomplishment. This wouldn't be possible without the help and support of our fellow teachers, faculty, and other staff to push us and give us the motivation to make this happen. This better version leads us to become who we are in society, allowing us to continue flourishing and set whatever goals and dreams we have on our minds until reaching another milestone. Although we have accomplished a lot these last 4 years, individually and together, we have also faced many challenges. For many, COVID was considered to be the most difficult time in our lives, especially in school. Our lives were abruptly put on hold while we confronted this unprecedented burden. However, this burden could also be seen as a time for development and finding oneself. It was a time where we could reflect our lives and discover something new within ourselves too. A person once told me that setbacks are bound to happen and are believed to happen for a reason. This reason could be several things, but one thing for sure is that this reason is said to make you the person who you are right now, in this very moment, and that is the best version you could be. I like to believe that too, because without this period in my life, I wouldn't be standing here on this stage speaking to you all. And as Ralph Martin says, if you so choose, the unexpected setbacks can bring positive possibilities. If you so choose, you can find value and fulfillment in every circumstance. This circumstance has allowed us to overcome many fears and losses while opening doors to endless amounts of possibilities. Before moving on, I would like to thank several people. Thank you to Mr. Morgenstein, Mrs. Leeper, Ms. Forstel, Ms. Diaz, Ms. Boehner, Mrs. Jackson, Mrs. Silva, and my amazing teacher, HCA teacher, Ms. Butler. I would like to thank my Athenian Academy family, Ms. Long, Mr. Burney, Mrs. Godfrey, Mrs. Schaefer, Mrs. Collado, Mrs. Fossella, and other fellow faculty. And thank you to my best friends Lexi Duke and Isabella Courtney. Without all of you, I wouldn't be here where I am without your encouragement to become the better version of myself. Lastly, I would like to especially thank my mom, dad, sister Sabina, brother Elvis, Chantal, and Amir for everything you have done for me. You inspired and motivated me to do my absolute best in school, and I'm very grateful to have you in my life. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and for that, I love you all so much. Not only does today close a chapter in our lives, but it also begins a new one in which we can write and do anything we want with it. This graduating class is the most resilient of any graduating class that Gulf High School has seen. Take this resilience with you in everything you endeavor to do. Don't let any one failure define your success. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and go Bucks!
The distinction of the International Baccalaureate Valedictorian represents the highest academic achievement award to a member of the IB graduating class, as earned through a county-wide ranking. This award represents a superior to commitment to academics and excellence in pursuit of the IB diploma. This year, we honor IB valedictorian Erica Neff Flahan. Erica will be attending the University of Florida studying engineering. I invite Erica's family members and guests to please stand to be recognized. Thank you for all you have done in support of this outstanding individual who has excelled throughout these past years at Gulf High School. Please welcome Erica to the podium.
High school, though 4 years long, has gone by in the blink of an eye. It feels like yesterday I walked into the band room knowing next to nobody, nervously approaching the first person I saw, Midge, to start a conversation. It's strange to think that walking into high school I had none of the experiences or knowledge I do now. It's strange to think I didn't know anyone in band, and it's even stranger to me that I didn't know my classmates better than the back of my hand. Time always seems to sneak up on me. Deadlines approach faster than I expect, it flies by when I'm having fun, and while time's never been on my side, the transition from high school to college feels particularly sudden. Though graduation has been gradually approaching for years, I'm still thinking, whoa, how did this happen so fast? Writing this speech is the last project I'll ever have to complete for high school, and it's forced me to confront the fact that all of us are on the precipice of a new beginning. So, to finish my speech, and by extent my high school career, I want to thank my family, friends, and teachers for their support. I wouldn't be here without all of you. And to the seniors here, congratulations on finishing high school.
Thank you to all the students who presented to us today. You represent your classmates well, and we are very proud of you. We now turn to the portion of our program where we announce the names of each of our graduates and invite them across the stage to be presented with their diplomas. So that all names may be heard, we do ask our guests to limit the volume of their applause and not to use artificial noisemakers or horns. At this time, we take great pleasure in calling the names of our 2023 Gulf High School graduates. Roll call for the class of 2023 will be read by Social Studies teacher Kim Thur, English teacher Shannon Poling, and Social Studies teacher and yearbook sponsor Caitlin Alderson.
So please permit us just a moment to get organized at the front. We have a receiving line. I'd like to invite our guests to please rise so that they can congratulate our graduates. And as they make their way across the stage, graduates will begin in just a moment with Ms. Thur beginning the reading of names. And please remember, I do apologize, graduates, but due to injury, I will not be shaking hands today. I thank you for your understanding. But let's get together up here in the middle. We're going to take a picture together, and then you'll continue off the stage to the next photo opportunity. Our love and congratulations go with you every step of the way. And at this time, we will begin calling names. Ms. Thur, I invite you to begin.
Erica Neff Flahan. Elvira Ramick. Krisha Taruk Choksi. Alexis Lorraine Pridemore. Gina Marie Second. Josie Pearl Collins. Angelina Marie Toro. Amethyst Josefa Abad. Haley Rose Abbott. Sean Hunter Abney. Damian Aguilar. George Aldama Sanchez. Munir Ali. Frank Adrian Alves. Ethan Gage Lapworth. Attaboy, come over here. Lucas Dante Amaranto Vargas. Tyrese Keon Armstrong. Jordan Torres. Jonathan Banco Hernandez. Star Amor Barella. Tiana Nina Patrice Battle. Treya Ann Bentz. Jonathan Gage Bisher. Tamira Renee Bowens. Mark James Vessels. Matthew Brackens. Dominic Xavier Boyer. Taliciana Michelle Bruton. Corey Wood. Anthony Xavier Brown. Imaria Avion Unique Brown. Cassandra Brianna Bussey. Maria Flavia Bustinza. Andrew Joseph Buzo. Ever Cantha Duran. Shelby Christine Capiello. Kaylee Nicole Forrester. Paloma Carballo Torres. Alejandro Roberto Carbonell. Alfonso Carrillo Ramos. Kishan Carson. Brian Chavez Crisostomo. Eric D. Clifford. Alice Milan Cole. Anna Bell Coleman. Evan Jesse Collins. Kylie Rose Collins. Donovan Christopher Cooper. Emily Cornejo. Austin Michael Majors. Camilla Andrea Correa Larota. Matthew Kyle Crawford. Felix Alejandro Cruz Jr. Liliana Song Cruz. Matthew Besom Deeb. Jocelyn de la Cruz Garcia. Howard Santiago del Junco Linares. Robert Edward Denley. Jose Diaz Martinez. Joseph Frank Di Benedetto. Colin James Dietrichson. Alyssa Jean DeTulio. Naja Michelle Negron. Kylie Lynn Driver. Lexi Shea Duke. Adrian Mara Dunkel. James Richard Dizwinski. Hagen Gray Elizondo. Corinne Vanessa Ephraim. Sarah Irali. Ariel Kaylee Farmer. Justice Fauscher. Skylie Marie Fisher. Lincoln Fleming. Kevin Flores. Colin Wayne Piercy. Luis Flores Peña. Gabriel James Flowers. Sarah Sue Flowers. Dylan Adam Foster. Kelsey Ann Fox. Doyle Wendell Franklin III. Michaela Janae Franklin. Leslie Eunice Fuentes. Alitzi Galvan Perez. Kristen Brianna Garcia Moreno. Bradley Michael Gardner. Brianna Marie Gates. Congrats, son. Edward Joseph Geniak. Danielle Marie Glassberg. Yariel Rivera. Joseph Gonzalez Miranda. Dylan Lee Grammer. Atia Salah Grant II. Kimani Jaquez Grant. Landon Matthew Greats.
Elizabeth Lee Green.
Chloe Rose Greer. Shanae Guadalupe. Elias Manuel Guzman. Sergio David Guzman.
Alicia Marie Hogg. Madison Hanson. Valentine Haynes. Susan Elizabeth Henry. Jesse Abel Hernandez. Linda Jumati Hernandez. Michael Herrera Rios. Joshua Dylan Horn. Aya Aisha Hussein. Astrid Braden Huber. Jordan Tyler Huddleston. Christian Douglas Hunt. Caleb Charles Huntington. Madeline Rose Jackson. Billy Jacquiz. Haley James. Ethan Thomas Jarvis. Kira Lynn Johnson. Makai Tier Jones. Anathion Ramon Jones Jr. B. Marie Keene. Joseph Ryan Kelly. Mary Jean Kissane. Ava Alexandra Kulwicki. Desiree Carly Kwiatkowski. Layla Adriana Laeza. Maya Joanne Lamoth. What's your middle name? Stephen Dennis Lamoth. Jordan Robert Landry. Tatiana Tanaya Lee. Wow. Jonathan Leon. Mihailo Amir Likudan. Mia Isabella Lindberg. Definitely. Sean Robert Limbaum Jr.
Alanta Luann Lofton.
James Richard Lukey. Bryce Jackson Menes. Ariana Elizabeth Manguel. Andrew Julius Marsh. Elisa Martin Cruz. Luz Stephanie Martin Meza. Zachary Thomas Matthews. Brandon Thomas McMichael. Tegan Elizabeth McNamara. Serenity Aaliyah Medina. Penelope Michaelos. Alexia Kaylin Milligan. Santiago Miranda. Asher Samuel Mitten. Natalia Iris Morales. Omar Elias Morban. George Alejandro Ortiz. Michael David Morris. Jaden Diane Mullinex. Owen James Mulville. Gary Allen Nickel III. Caleb Jonathan Nitz. Isabella Grace Nohile.
Hunter Michael O'Brien. I love you. Gracie May Orcholski. Nelson Lewis Ortiz. Oscar Palma Hernandez. Nicholas Andrew Palmer. Alan Pantoja Cantha. I got you. Cornaya Naisha Parker. Nellie Ruth Parsons. Ali Gayosina Pacelio. Moksh Patel. Matthew William Patterson. Adriano Mateo Paz Perlata. Bailey Elizabeth Palicio. Cameron Pennell. Corey Allen Perham. Trent Joseph Phillips. Angelina Madison Picarella. Denise Danette Pataco. Matthew Robert Purvis Green. Jaden Xavier Quintero. Braden Alexander Ron. Maria Carla Ramirez Carralero. Ryan Christopher Ranieri. Destiny Roselyn Ray. Samantha Margaret Reese. Macy Diane Reish. Renee Jillian Relia. Christopher David Restrepo. Jonathan Reyes Carpio. McKenna Lee Richardson. Rukaya Ahmed Rinku. Adriel David Rivera. Sierra Desiree Rivera. Javette Rivera. Alberto Robles Jr. Madison Paige Robeson. I got you. Zaira Zaid Rodriguez Cardoso. Kiera Rodriguez Perez. Roger Kevin Ross III. Ariana Nicole Ruiz. Carolina Isabella Ruiz.
Andrew Michael Rutherford.
Sagar Saji. I got you. I practiced. Ivernalise Saldana Estrella. Sanchez Lara. Okay. Amy Guadalupe Sanchez Lara. Cristo Javier Sanchez Ponce. Araya Lena Marie Santiago. Ivan Josiah Santiago. Trinity Ann Santiago. Martin William Santos. Christine Dorothy Saunders. Emma Ann Schumacher. Christopher Delavante Shaw. Elijah Sage Silva. Kimberly Rose Skaggs. St. Michael Robert Skaggs. Jennifer Caroline Smith. Joseph Michael Smith II. Leanne Manlunas Smith. Tierra Dawn Smith. Zachary David Smith. Zane Soper. Travis Stacy. Wyatt Aiden Stacy. Emma Catherine Straube. Kaylee Michelle Taylor. Ryan Nathan Taylor. Jonelle Lexis Flores Tenapere. Michael Alexander Thomas. Right here. Shad Allen Thomas Jr. Aiden Blair Thompson. Jeremiah John Timoney. Nicholas Topchi. Jace Avram Town. Brianna Lynette Townsend. Owen Lewis Trailing. Eric Trejo Sanchez. Victoria Dillon Treza. Love you. Riley Ann Touchcheck. Say it one more. Caden Angeles Ubel. Kevin Dominguez Valdez. Marta Elizabeth Valenzuela Estrada. Julio Matejo Vargas. Justin Nicholas Vasquez. Jeremy Mark Vaughn Jr. Noah Reed Verheyen. Isabella Magdalena Rose Wagner. Brielle Marie Walker. Logan Ryan Walker. Gunnar Neil Welch. Ava Isabella Villegas. Courtney Hope West. Cassidy Hope West. And Courtney Faith West. Sanaya Janae Williams. Antoine Wilson. Ember Nicole Winans. Gage Martin Winters. Austin John Woods. Justina Jolie Woods. Marcus Aaron Camacho Woods. Jason Dominic Worthen. Jasmine Lenora Wright. And finally, Arwin Jean Yamanico.
So let them get back to their seats. Was that exciting or what? You know, we see each other every day at school in passing in the hallway, up and down the ramp, in the cafeteria. But to be able to see one another coming across this stage is fulfilling a dream that began many, many years ago, but certainly as we met one another 4 years ago. And we're just so proud to be here together. In just a moment, we'll be certifying our graduates. Immediately following that, our senior class president, Gina Marie II, will instruct our seniors on the traditional act of turning the tassel from the right side to the left side, indicating this achievement today. I am going to ask that all of the Gulf High School students participating in today's ceremonies please stand. You get Gina Marie.
I'm going to go ahead.
You going to do a picture?
Let her certify first.
To certify our graduates today, I call to the podium first our school board member, the Honorable Cynthia Armstrong. Ms. Armstrong.
Graduates, family members, guests, and school district staff, on behalf of the District School Board of Pasco County, I certify at this time that each of the members of the Gulf High School class of 2023 here today has met the state of Florida and Pasco County School Board requirements for high school graduation participation. Congratulations.
You're going to show them how to turn it.
Families, friends, and my fellow seniors, it is with great pride that I address you as newly certified graduates of Gulf High School's class of 2023. Now, let us each turn our tassel in recognition of our achievement. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Parents, guests, and staff, it is my great honor to present Gulf High School's graduating class of 2023. Congratulations! In just a moment, we'll begin the recessional. Families, guests, in a moment I'll be asking you, in just a moment, to rise, and you'll remain standing until all graduates exit the arena. And graduates, you'll be meeting your families at their vehicles after you go back to the corral and pick up some diplomas and paperwork that we have for you. So let's now all stand and join in celebrating our graduates as our band plays the recessional. Mr. Rutherford.